goes wild. A dreamer on a New York summer night, climbing to a brand new height. Another love, another day, another life, and the sun begins to shine. You pull me in to paradise, paradise. Oh, and I'm right where I should be. Oh, I'm living in a dream. Yeah, a perfect symphony is all I need. And I've been living in a daydream, and I've been feeling like the good life isn't far away. But it's a daydream, daydream. Feels right, so right. Healing from a broken heart. Warm breeze got me dancing in the dark. I needed a brand new start. Another love, and I'm right where I should be. Oh, I'm living in a dream. Yeah, a perfect symphony.
Buoni ba kung kiwi? Babacığım.
We're off. Vibes. That's it. In 1 hour 46 minutes. Got some water, just had some Coke. Even though I'm not going to pause, I still need to stay hydrated because I've been sweating quite a bit. So here we go. Last year when I did the half marathon, I already finished now. And now it's 18K, 2 hours 7 minutes. I finished 2 hours something, 21.5 last year, 21.1. So yeah. We're almost there. 19k in. I'm quite done with it. This is the longest run, walk I've ever done. You have to be so careful when you walk. There are footfalls everywhere.
Come, Baba. Go, Baba Shoe.
Hi there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Imola and I'm an online fitness and nutrition coach. Plus, I make videos about food, fitness and running. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the marathon attempt. So as you know, if you followed my marathon journey, my initial goal was to run a marathon in 3 hours and 30 minutes. I know for a first marathon, that was a very ambitious goal, but I also knew that I perform better if I have something to work towards. So that's why I set myself that goal. And training, I started training in April and I built it up gradually. So every week I tried to run a bit more or a bit faster, and I did a lot of different training sessions. If you've seen some of the videos, they were hard. So I did kilometer intervals, I did tempo runs, of course slow runs, medium runs, but also long runs, zone 2. So I've done a lot of different runs and the training went so well, and I felt that my fitness and everything had been improving incredibly, like even more so than I thought. Training went that well that I was able to do my kilometer repeats in 4 minutes and like 30 seconds per kilometer, and then I would have 200-meter walk in between, and then I'll do it again, and I will do that around 10 times plus a warm-up plus a cool down, so you're like 12 to 15k. Tempo runs went really well. I was able to hold around that pace as well, so I was just really happy with training. I felt good in my body. I was able to maintain weight, which was quite impressive with the amount of running and lifting and things I've been doing. So I was really happy that I was able to balance that out as well. But then unfortunately in October, I think it was October or November, I'm not too sure anymore, but 6 months in and I got a niggle. So it wasn't too bad at the beginning, but then it started to progress. So there's probably two things that happened. One, I did not take enough rest. If you have a long run, I had a long run on Sunday and then on Monday I started my intervals, but I think that was just too short of a rest period in between, that the niggle that I had just did not have the time to recover. Plus also maybe I just pushed it a bit too much, you know, during the intervals, just because I wanted to keep up the pace and like get a bit faster every time, so that if I am able to hold a pace of 4 minutes, like 15 or 20 or 30 seconds per kilometer, I know that I will be able to reach that 3 hour 30. You know, it's just that you just want to strive for more. Like when you're running, I don't know if you run, please let me know in the comments down below, but you just want to do better each time you do your kilometer repeats or your tempo run or whatever it is. It's just this, yeah. And then in your slow days, your slow runs, you really run slow. So I really did that and I felt amazing, because at the beginning of my journey I would walk at a 6 minutes 30 pace, for example, and my heart rate was at zone 4, sometimes even hitting zone 5. And during these 6 months training, at the end of the 6 months, I was able to actually jog at that pace and my heart rate was in zone 2. So I was like, in 6 months time you can go from zone 4 or 5 to zone 2 at the same pace. That's just incredible. So but now the big day came. I was actually contemplating if I would go and do it, just for two reasons. One, if I start something, I would just really want to finish it. So I knew that if I still had a niggle, which I had, I would want to push through and actually get to my goal, which was not possible, because if you have pain, it's just not really gonna work. I mean, I can push through pain if I want to, but it's not beneficial because the running season is starting. There are gonna be so many races and it's just not worth it to get injured straight away. Okay, so what happened was that my husband, Nana, was actually telling me, you've been running now for a bit. I didn't really have a niggle, yeah, a little bit sometimes. So it's like, why don't you just try it? I mean, you paid for it. It's not really like they refund you, stuff like that. It's just difficult. So I was like, okay, maybe I should give it a go. So that's what I did. The Saturday morning, I just went for it. Did not really have any expectations because when I did go for training runs, I would still have a little niggle. But during the race, it was actually worse than I thought it would be. I thought my knee was better. But what happened was that, you know, I came there, I did a little warm up. You have seen the little vlog I made. I really hope you enjoyed it, but I just wanted to speak a bit more about it. So what happened was that, yeah, I started not too fast, honestly, because there are a lot of people. So if you are not at the front, it's really hard to really get started. So I started on a slow jog. In the beginning, you already go uphill. So I will just take my laptop and chat with you about, you know, the pace. So I started with a pace of 6 minutes and 14 seconds. So kilometer 1, 6 minutes 14 seconds. Kilometer 2, 5 minutes 36 seconds. 3, 5 minutes 41. 4, 5 minutes 28. 5 minutes 44. 6, 5 minute 47, 7, 6 minutes 07, 8, 6:36, and then it started to get bad with my knees. I started to feel it, so my pace dropped. So I dropped from a 6 minute 36 to a 7 minute 16 because I started walking. I just got my niggle on my right knee and I was like, it's not worth it to push through this niggle right now. It's not pain, but I don't want it to get to a point where I have pain, which means that then I have to recover again, and it was getting better. So it was no point in pushing through. Kilometer 10, 7 minutes 06. I still tried to then do a little bit of running, a little bit of walking, and just to see how my knee was responding. And then the pace just sort of dropped. 8 minutes 4 seconds at kilometer 11. And the thing is, what I felt that was happening was that also my left knee. So if you remember last year, and if you don't, go back to the video or I will link it up. I got injured during the half marathon because I did not train for it properly, and I did it, and my left ITB was bad, and it was started to get bad at the same kilometers, around 9-10, as it did last year. So I don't know if it has to do something with the course or how I'm training, but this knee again, where the niggle was on the right knee, my left knee now was giving me issues. So that was very frustrating. But yeah, what can you do? So that's where the pace just started to drop. So it goes from kilometer 12 to 7:55 to 7:52 and 13, 14, 8, 19. So then it just dropped. And you know what? I was okay with it, because the thing is that I did not finish the full marathon. The thing is, I signed up for it, yes, but it's just really not worth it to push through and then get injured at the end. I'd rather not give up. I didn't give up, I tried, but yeah, my knees just wouldn't let me, then train for the next one. You know, like there's a running season now, the weather's amazing, it's just gonna be summer here, so there's gonna be so many races, and I just want to run. I feel honestly so much better if I run. I don't know if you're a run girly or not, but I mean, give it a try. Just, I can't explain, but if I don't run a few times a week, I'm a totally different person. I just really enjoyed, especially that combination of lifting and running. I just think it's not good for the body only and the fitness, but for the mind. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did enjoy it, just leave me a like or subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna try and get videos out every Saturday, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but yeah, we're gonna make it work. I think it's exciting, and just gonna take you along on workouts and food and a lot of other things. So if there's something specific you'd like to see on this channel, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.